My pitch adaptation is for a three-issue comic series known as We Three. It came out in 2004 and was adapted to a graphic novel in 2011. It's a very, very popular series. It's got almost all positive reviews on Amazon. 73% of them are 5 star. It's basically Homeward Bound meets Terminator. It's the story of three pets that were kidnapped by a sort of shadowy government agency and turned into weapons with cybernetic enhancements. The pets are helped to escape by one of the scientists who's been involved with them the most, and they go on a rampage trying to find their way home because they have been weaponized, and the people that they come into contact with, the situation becomes violent here and there. There are a lot of skirmishes. The government agency sends soldiers, tanks, that sort of thing, and they have a lot of trouble bringing them in. It's very action packed, a lot of action sequences, but it's surprisingly moving. As you can imagine, anything that involves pets really pulls at the heartstrings. The pets have been given enhancements that allow them to speak, but their speech is very limited. And we get to see sort of how a pet would see things. And it really helps to sort of humanize the characters and really pull at the heartstrings. It's it's got a very big following. It has very big cult following. Um, James Gunn has openly said that he would love to direct it as late as 2015. Some of the changes that I would like to make is at the very beginning, there's a scene where the pets, a cat, a dog, and a rabbit, come in to take down some sort of warlord. I think it would work really well if you could show maybe two Dobermans and some armed guards running away at the beginning, and then you see that they're being chased by a house cat. It helps to sort of establish that something unusual has taken place here, and I think it would sort of draw the audience in because they would want to see what's going on. Why is a house cat able to chase away two Dobermans and armed guards? Some of the other changes I would like to make is I would like to expand the role of the scientist who releases them. Um, in the in the graphic novel, she shows some remorse at what she's done. She helps them to escape, and not really much else. She tells the dog that his name was Bandit and tells him to find his home. She dies. That's about it. I think it would work really well if she continued to help them, and if maybe she researched their back history a little bit as to where their families came from. And I think that would really help to kind of make this also a redemption story as well as just an adventure. Um, in the On the covers of the three issues, each one had one of the pets highlighted, and it was a missing poster that looks like it had been made by a child. It gave you just a little hint of the background of each pet. I think it would work better if the scientist were to actually go to these places and maybe talk to these people and that lost these pets. It would be interesting if these people had moved on. Maybe they'd gotten new pets, you know, and she could realize that they can't go back. I think that would help to kind of expand the story and add more emotional impact, which there's already a lot of emotional impact in this because it deals with pets, it deals with children. Um, it's a really excellent story. Um, I think it wouldn't be very expensive to make because one of the adaptations, one of the adaptation that I would recommend is in the graphic novel. Their enhancements are sort of external, but I think it would work just fine to have them more internal. That would also kind of add an aspect to the story of sort of stealth. They could blend in with any pets anywhere because these aren't unusual looking animals. So I think that would work really well, and it would also open up not only CGI but just using actual pets, using an actual dog, cat, and rabbit for some of the scenes. I think that would cut down on costs tremendously. I think this is an opportunity for a really good movie to be made. It seems like one that would work really well, and it just hasn't been made yet. So that's my adaptation pitch for We 3. Thank you.